Welcome and thank you for joining today. My name is Shane Jordan, Director of Sales here for Zillow Rentals. And today we get to discuss a partner in the renter journey, staying top of mind. At Zillow, we know from our data and customer insights that the renter journey is far from a simple doorstep to doorstep move. In fact, there's a series of steps when it comes time for a renter to find their new home. From searching to evaluating listings to reaching out to properties, touring, applying, putting in deposits, not to mention moving, these steps can be stressful. Renters can feel overwhelmed by the search and wanting to make sure they're seeing the best listings. They can feel exhausted from reaching out to multiple properties, scheduling and fitting in tours when they have time off work, and often will need to repeat the process more than once before they find the right fit. Plus, many renters are up against the clock to make their next move. Over half have less than 3 months to plan, and over 1/3 reported difficulty finding the right home in their desired time frame. Let's take a look at the map of the average renter journey. In their search for a new home, renters will contact 3.64 property managers. They will submit 2.35 applications. They will tour 2.44 properties, all in just a 2.41 month time frame. And it's not just about the stress of time. The journey can be an emotional one, with renters experiencing a range of highs and lows as they search. The truth is, renting is ultimately about finding a home. Home carries a lot of importance and meaning for people, and feelings are involved. This is where the opportunity lies. The best rental marketers have the opportunity to create a better renter experience. To do this, we'll take a deeper dive into what Zillow has identified as the 5 critical stages along the renter journey. Consideration: how renters find you, the channels, the platforms, and methods that you need in order to be found by prospective renters. Evaluate to transact: how does your listing stand out? Are you providing the images, the assets, and messaging potential renters want to see? Contact: how do today's renters want to make contact with your property, and are you ready? Tour: the tools and technologies that you need for both in-person and for virtual tours. And finally, lease signing. We'll talk about what today's renter wants to see when it comes time for this final step. Some of these ideas, some of these tactics you may already know, but we're excited to share some metrics and analysis from our annual Zillow Consumer Housing Trends Report that we hope will unlock a few new insights, or they'll confirm the methods that you're already using. Let's start with stage 1, consideration. 87% of renters are searching for rentals online. Most will use a website. Over half will use a mobile site or an app on their smartphone. And nearly 60% will rely on their social media networks. So, are you doing everything you need to get seen? You're only visible if you're showing up where your potential renters are looking. That means choosing the right ILS and posting or even advertising on relevant social media channels. And online search is not just about putting up an ad, then sitting back and watching it work. It also means optimizing your listings, optimizing your website, and even your emails to improve your searchability and to ensure that you are seen via mobile. Stage 2, evaluate to transact. Today's renter has access to more listings than ever before, which means it's more important that you're working smarter to stand out. Our findings show that images are king. Renters want images, floor plans, and ideally, they're also looking beyond the unit itself. Is your neighborhood walkable? Can you offer work from home or outdoor space? Last, just like with any online shopping experience, renters want to see reviews. They want real-life anecdotes that make them feel confident in their decision and interactive tools in order to visualize their next home. To sum up, you've done the hard work getting the renter's attention. Don't waste the opportunity. Provide high-quality images of your units and property. If possible, leverage interactive digital tools to help renters visualize themselves in their new home. Advertise the experience. of your rental, including keywords that will appeal to their lifestyle. And leverage reviews. Let your happy residents do the advertising for you. We've made it to the third stage, contact. A renter is ready to reach out and learn more. Our findings show that once they get to this phase, renters prefer to self-serve. Yes, you want to list your phone number, you want to list your email address, but are you giving renters the opportunity to schedule their own tour online? We found that 60% would prefer it, and of renters who did schedule tours, 90% used a self-scheduling tool. As we've discussed, renters are on a time crunch. 71% expect to hear back within 24 hours and to have the opportunity to schedule a tour nearly immediately. But we've also found that old school isn't dead yet. Among renters who became unresponsive, phone worked best to convert leads, helping to lead to 82% lead conversion when a leasing agent followed up by phone within 3 hours. In the contact stage, speed matters. Let your potential renters schedule their own tour without needing to go back and forth with your leasing agent, and where possible, follow up quickly and with personal touch. One of the most time-consuming stages in the renter journey is touring. Renters often go back and forth with landlords or with property managers, and generally may need to take time off work or spend their nights and weekends visiting multiple properties. Our reports find that renters want tools to empower their touring experience. Over half of renters want to see 3D tour functionality to help them get a better feel for your space before they step foot on the property. And about half the rental audience is open to live video or pre-recorded video walkthroughs, or even to have the opportunity to self-tour. But most renters still want to see the home in person. Takeaways: give your prospective renters the chance to visit the property via online self-scheduling, but consider adding additional options for remote viewing or self-touring. This offers greater convenience and flexibility for both the renter and your staff. Finally, lease signing. You've created a smooth process for your prospective renter, and they're ready to pull the trigger on their new home. We've found that 53% of multifamily renters would prefer to take this last step online. In fact, 60% want increased ongoing digital tools like online monthly payments. Providing these digital options streamlines the final step in the process and removes a barrier for potential residents. This final stage is also an opportunity to collect reviews and gain feedback about your process. At Zillow, we know renting is so much more than a transaction. It's about finding a home. Let's help renters find their next rental by increasing their odds of finding and getting into a place that they love, letting them secure it with less hassle, and leaving renters feeling confident, supportive, and more in control of their next chapter. By staying connected to who our renters are and what they're going through in their rental journey, we can create a better, more positive renter experience. Simplifying the renter journey will inevitably lead to more leads, more signed leases, and ultimately happier and more loyal renters. As you start taking steps to improve the renter journey, we invite you to consider Zillow Rent Connect. We offer tailored packages based on your property's needs and based on your property's occupancy goals that are designed to give you the tools that we've discussed here today. To learn more, visit our virtual booth or connect with your local partner success manager or account executive. Thank you very, very much for your time though today. Enjoy the rest of your time here at AIM Reinvent.